You know, I moved to California in 1981. I knew it was different than New Orleans. They could have a better life.
We moved to 93rd Normandy. We moved from gully to gully, straight out the projects, straight to South Central LA.
Cause we the new kids on the block. We get into a fight.
And they was out there breaking bottles, throwing rocks and stuff like that.
From what I remember, my brothers started getting into it with the other kids. See, I'm from New Orleans, and how I was raised, I'm in whatever my brother's in. If they fight, it's my fight.
What? Black child.
One of the little cats, man, had broke a bottle.
And I just remember the dude, he's like throwing glass. When I went to look up.
When I first met V, I thought he just had diamonds in his eyes. And he was talking to me like he could see me.
There's something real peculiar about this guy.
After a minute we talked, I thought he was seeing. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm looking the man in his eyes, and the next thing you know, he was like, he did something. He was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, shit. I know the dude.
When I first met him, I had no idea that he was blind or anything.
He can drive, he can lift weights, he can play baseball, basketball.
He moves around without a stick, without a sighted dog, without any help.
See that car?
He can run track. Whatever you want to do, he can do it.
Vision literally gives me directions, okay, when we're driving.
Vision always was interested in the bud, so when it was time for it to be legal, he said, I want to be in this.
Nobody smoke like me.
I remember when he first came to me and said, Rob, give me $1,500, I want to make some cannabis gum. He opened up a lot of dispensaries in communities where they didn't have the chance to do things like this, and he like spreaded new opportunities to people.
He was able to put people to work.
He's an employer, man. He gives you the shot.
And actually allowed them to be able to take care of their families based off sweat equity.
He called me up, he was like, I got an idea. I'm gonna start making sodas.
Yeah, one day he was making lollipops. He burned his hand, and it was so severe. I said, I'm gonna do it this time, but I'm not gonna do this no more. That's how I started making lollipops.
He used to sit on our front porch, and as he would rap more, that's where I saw, damn, you know, my little brother got some potential.
You know, he started off rapping at an early age.
He was like the light. He was like the light bulb of energy and talent.
People come running from every room to see who this kid was, who this phenom was.
He's one of the greatest lyricists I've ever met.
You know, it could be the Stevie Wonder of rap. That's what I thought.
I didn't know at hand what he do until someone gave him the microphone.
He's a businessman. And not every artist is a businessman, not every businessman is an artist. That's why he has a gift. I see whatever he wants to do, he's gonna make happen because he's a true entrepreneur.
Hustle capital out of $1 million deal.
My first big break in the music industry, the check was capital.
If he hear a beat, he gonna start rapping. So the beat gotta be fly though. He not gonna rap to no rap.
Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. You already know it's your host, Worldwide Wiggins, man. Man, I got a familiar face, man. If you've been paying attention to my channel, this is a day one homie right here, man. Day one supporter, man. We started this together, man. You know, if you know me, then you know I tell stories about, you know, the lifestyle, the banging lifestyle, a couple stories about what I went through. But if you know me, if you know S.WigginsTV, then you know I really came up when I started talking about the sex jerk Crips. My next guest, you know what I'm saying, is my boy, man, Supervision. You know, he been through a lot. It's a documentary about his life. He making big moves. He got a premiere party coming out tomorrow, man. Make sure you there or you square, man. It's in Las Vegas, so if you're in the area, definitely be in attendance, man. And you know what I'm saying? He has a rap career cracking off, man. He got a song produced by Mario Winans. He done work with Battle Cat. You gonna see him in flicks with Snoop Dogg. This ain't no regular schmegler, you feel me? Please give it up for my boy, Supervision, a.k.a. Baby Lazy from Sex Jerk Crip. How you feeling, homie?
Oh, man, I'm just chilling, bro. It's having Mr. Wiggins.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure to have you, man. Man,
it's always a pleasure. Always.
Talk to us, man. What's the RSVP, man? How could we? Where you at tomorrow? What's the address, the zip code, all that?
Well, it's at an exclusive location, but you can RSVP and get all the info if you go into my IG at Supervision Passion of a Hustler at IG, or my personal direct gram is Supervision 448. And just RSVP and send you information, and my people will send out the address because it's at a ranch. It was a real exclusive, you know what I mean, intimate, real fly vibe. You know, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build this thing organically, you know, and it's actually, I'm doing just to film this like on Tubi for the next, you know what I mean, foreseeable short future. I don't know what that is going to be because we got contracts in place. I might say different, so I'll just say that, we're going on a Tubi tour, and we saw that biggest viewership market on the West Coast is Las Vegas, so we just want to hit there and make some noise in Vegas. Plus, ain't nobody ever premiered a fucking movie in Vegas, so we wanted to just do something different. You know what I mean? Half of LA, we moved to Vegas anyway.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you also got another platform, called Shine TV, SHIEN TV, where we can actually check the movie out on another platform. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, when I deal with Tubi, they allow you, as a filmmaker, before they launch your movie on their platform, because it takes like 3 to 4 months to start receiving real residuals from Tubi, from their platform, even though they pay well and pay on time. They allow you to have a couple days before it releases on their platform to like hustle as a filmmaker. So it's up for virtual premiere on the Shine TV app, for a small contribution to the movie. And the movie is, it's quite riveting. It's a real street story about an extraordinary motherfucker doing extraordinary shit.
All right, for sure, man. Well, man, I know you can't really give up too much information about it, man, but I know it's gonna be a real dope movie, bro, because you got a real important story. And can you talk to us how you got connected with Street TV? And because if y'all not familiar, you definitely seen them there on that platform.
Me and Spider Lope, we go way back. Spider Lope formerly from G Unit. Me and Cuz go way back. I think we went to school for a second together. I got kicked out of a lot of schools, so I don't remember which school it was. But me and Cuz that ran into each other several times, and then we used to MC battle, and he used to be at the shows and shit like that. Just through the LA circuit of rapping and this street shit, we knew each other for a long time. And then after I ran into him after he did the Beautiful video, and he was telling me we're gonna hook up and do something, and we never did. And then some years went by, whatever, and I ran back into him at this weed festival that I was one of the primary sponsors of. And he was like, I'm doing the podcast now. I need an interview. And I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to do something that's applying to something that I'm doing new and something vibrant with the new movement I was putting together. And that was this, Supervision Passion of a Hustler. And he was like, cool. And we set the appointment or whatever. And it's funny because the same people that handle Street TV is the same people that handle No Jumpers, all the business, the administrational shit. So they called me, the lady, and she was like, yeah, I want you to come down to the studio, gave me all the address and shit. and I went down there. So when I go in the fucking studio, Spider Loke in there, so I holler at him, and then I don't know if he was what he was trying to do or whatever, but you know, Spider Loke's a creative nigga, so he had Munchie B from Inglewood Family in there, another blind fellow, you know what I mean, gangsta out here in the streets, and a real shot caller, a real mover and shaker, especially when it comes to, you know what I mean, this street shit, going to this music shit, to this podcast shit. He's a real, you know what I mean, popping podcaster right now. And we end up doing the interview all together. And it was a crazy ass interview because I guess, you know, and my people telling me what some of the comments said, I guess they thought since I'm a Crip and you're blood, we was gonna go at it or some more weird shit. But we ended up really having a real commonality instantly. And then you know, I told my nigga let's knock one out for my soundtrack, and he Munchie B ended up coming to the studio and knocking one out for the soundtrack with me. It's called
that's dope,
I'm gonna show you. It's super dope.
That is dope, man.
So that's how that street TV shit happened. Before you know it, it's got like thousands of views or whatever.
You know, I love that street TV interview, man. Even though you ain't give a shout out to S.WigginsTV for giving us the first interview for the second strike, but it's all good. We talk about that later, man. But you know, much love, man. We gonna turn it up, man. Like I said before, man. Make sure if you in the Las Vegas area, man, hit my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Supervision 448 for the RSVP, man. This is my boy, man.
Nah, it's all good. Hey, let me tell you something, Wiggins. You're very instrumental in what I'm doing because, basically, I would say that you know what I mean. Everybody else, when I'm doing an interview with them, I'm doing it as Supervision 448, the artist. Supervision, the you know what I mean. You know, I kind of figure that I've always worked to become, right? But, you know what I mean, where you became special for me is because you really took, you know what I mean, took the essence of Supervision and say, okay, where you from? Like, and you would really allow me to, you know what I mean, give a layout of where I'm from, my neighborhood, and how my homies, you know what I mean, how I was raised and how I got down and how I was trained and how I was, you know what I mean, cultivated to be that fly nigga that I am today. And that's due to, you know, the neighborhood that I'm from and the uniqueness of the characters that fell within those dynamics. You know what I mean? You know, these niggas was real committed to the four cornerstones of hip-hop: graffiti, you know what I mean, DJing, rapping, you know what I mean, dancing, you know what I mean, and I took that and was blessed to kind of just propel and benefit in a lot of ways from all those, you know, all those different elements being in my life, you know, different homies, you know, I had, you know what I mean, niggas that were awesome taggers and you know what I mean, real, you know what I mean, monster peacemakers on walls and shit like that. And even though I couldn't see it, I appreciated the art. Plus, I used to, you know what I mean, get all spray cans for them. That was my hustle when I was a kid. I used to get all the spray cans for the niggas. I used to do the white collar shit, and write checks for a gang of, you know, spray cans and shit like that. And the different places, Michael's and the different places like that would fuck with me because I told them I was an artist and I got, you know what I mean, shit that I'm doing, and I would go and sell those to different homies that was taggers, whether it was for my turf or not, because in the 90s, that shit was big. That shit was money-making. Niggas was always looking for, you know, striking, strike up.
Sure, man. Man, I'm glad, man. I'm happy, man, and you already know you've been an inspiration to me, man. You gave me my start. Shout out to the big bro Fish, man, and shout out to Big Lazy, man. You know,
Shout out
all
to
y'all,
Big Fish.
man.
Shout out to Big Lazy.
Yeah, you already know,
And I
man.
want to shout out. And I want to shout out Big Sexual. I want to shout out Big Bosco. I want to shout out Big Nutty. I want to shout out Big Bam. I want to shout out Big Bones. I want to shout out. I don't want to forget nobody. I want to shout out my nigga Beaver, my nigga Big Corky, my nigga Big Stretch, who's featured in my film. These are all, and I don't want to leave nobody out. Big Spooky and a bunch of other fly cats, but nevertheless, my nigga Big Rowdy. But nevertheless, all these dudes, had different elements that really, influenced me and put me in a position where I was like, I could do any fucking thing. I can attack the world. I had all the confidence in the world, all the swag in the world, all the grit, the fight, all that in me, and that's coming from off of Normandy and the fellas that cultivated me and raised me and grew up with me. So yeah.
For sure, man.
Shout out to the homies.
Shout out to all the homies, man. The ones that resting in peace and the ones doing time too. Once again, I'm gonna drill it in their head before we get out of here. Go support.
Yeah, Passion of a Hustler, Supervision, Passion of a Hustler.
All right.
The movie. It's out right now on Shine TV. You can download that joint and check it out. It'll be out on Tubi for free next week for all my broke niggas. You know what I mean? And yeah, keep it 1,000 wow. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I know some niggas ain't got it. They ain't got the little whatever it is, $45.99 or whatever the fuck it is. They ain't got that. They'll wait till next week. I appreciate that because I get paid no matter what. You feel me? So keep watching. I'm gonna keep working and jerking, and this is what it is. And look, man, Wiggins. The reason why I said you're special because people in interviews don't allow me to talk about my neighborhood and talk about where I'm from and the essence of me, you know what I mean? And, I told my homies that if I ever get an opportunity to talk and speak my mind, I'm going to make sure that the homies are recognized because we're most definitely a unique fabric of L.A. that had a real effect on West Coast hip-hop and L.A. gangbang culture. You know what I mean? We made it fly. So I live by that. You know what I mean? And always win with that. So I'm gonna keep jerking.
That's right. That's right. A7.
Yeah. And I didn't mean to cut you off. With the soundtrack is retarded. I got a gang of fly artists on the motherfucker too. And it's executive produced by my nigga Rob Lowe, the chef, and CJ Battlecat, legendary niggas from the town, from the box, from South Central.
That's right. Much love, man. Well, there you have it, man. You got to hear first. Well, you got to hear, man, because, this movie, is finna hit, man. Go support my boy, man. We just said it 4 times, man. That's right.
Iconic street shit.
That's right. That's right, man. Go support it, man. You got to hear first, man. My boy Supervision, a.k.a. Baby Lace from the Only Sex Chart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
S.WigginsTV. We out here.
Good looking out, bro.